Hey guys, joelzaper here with episode 3 of Gravitational Stars. We've been working on Mechanism, which is a very fun mod by Aiden Brandy, I believe, Aiden Bradley? Aiden Bradley, I believe it is. And we have some heat generator here, a metallurgic infuser, a basic energy cube with this electrolytic separator that's producing hydrogen when you put water in here, and a electric chest that we can enter our supercrystals password. We got our diamonds and our unbound crystal from Blood Magic. So, we got this hydrogen jetpack here, so what we can do with this is we can just kind of open up here, and we have our hotkey, and we makes a cool sound. So we can do stuff like this. And it has a cool little blaze particle effect, which I find quite neat. We also have a hover mode, which is kind of just like constant. So yeah. Oh god, Logan's having fun with Chisel. So we can see your little creation outside of the mountain there, Logan.
Whoops.
So this is what Logan's been working on. I know, it's horrifying. I'm sorry that you have to see this.
Basically the entire time I've been here.
Yep. So Logan's just having fun, you know, new to the modded scene, just messing around. So I'm actually gonna show him how Ars Magica, or not Ars Magica, how thaumcraft works. So you ready for that, Logan?
Absolutely.
So I'm just gonna kind of show you guys as I'm showing him. So I am actually prepared this episode, believe it or not. So what we're gonna need to do, Logan, is look in this crafting table here on the right. Okay. So to make a wand, we're gonna need to take iron nuggets, or iron. Yeah, I believe iron nuggets. Yes. And you do that by putting iron ingots in a crafting grid, and you can just get them out. Simple as that. And then you can put them in a little shape like that. And you want to get 2 iron caps, and those are unnecessary. You got that so far?
Mm-hmm.
So you can put them in a shape like this, and that'll get us a very basic iron capped wooden wand. So now I'm going to place this bookshelf down, and I'm going to give this wand to you.
Okay.
Just right click on the bookshelf. Oh, gravity fields.
There we are.
So let me get off the ceiling. And now, here, hand that book to me.
There you are.
This is called the Thaumic. It is what entrails all of our things that we need to know about Thaumcraft. And Thaumcraft had a recent update, or I wouldn't call it recent, but Thaumcraft 4, which is a huge change to Thaumcraft 3, and it's a lot of cool stuff. We also have Thaumic Tinkerer and Forbidden Magic add-ons installed, so those add a bit of more fun stuff to Thaumcraft. So here, open it up here.
Okay.
I should probably, I'll make one for you in a second, but what you can see is there on the sides, there's different things, and not everything is shown right away, because you have to discover stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay, here, hand it back. It's all mine. So, what we can do here is, if we go to the very first tab, it has basic information, the majority of that is unlocked. So, what we want to look into first is research and all that fun stuff, but I'm going to save you guys the time and Logan from reading it all, because that's no fun. Here, hand me back the one, Logan. You're on the ceiling.
Have that.
Thank you. Just throw it down from the ceiling. So we're just gonna make like a little easy Thaumcraft area, and that's not what I wanted to do, but I guess I kind of did want to do that.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna get rid of the gravities because.
No, leave them. They must be there for 5 ever, not forever. I mean, that's just not long enough. So we're gonna want to create one of these tables and place it on. Right-click it with a wand. And we get a arcane work table. The wand can be placed in here and create special Thaumcraft crafting recipes that are very important. And we have 2 tables there from Thaumcraft. The next thing we're going to want to make is something called a scribing tools. That's the name. Scribing tools. So let's just get a regular one. So we're going to need a feather, a glass vial or a glass bottle, and an ink sac. So let's get those. So we have these in our chest here. A feather. And bottle. Believe Logan has a think to believe. Logan, you have a bottle? You should have a bottle.
I have a couple, I think.
So since I'm trying to, not pause as much, I'm gonna have Logan get all that stuff while I show you something else.
I had a water bottle, and now I have just a regular glass bottle.
Okay,
enjoy.
Can you grab an ink sac as well?
I will go outside and grab one, yes.
Thank you. So
Be
we're
your
just gonna
runner.
wait for Logan's ink sac. I've been working a little bit here, just some Ars Magica stuff. We have a Apprentice Blood Orb and a Blood Altar. We also have it upgraded, so if we right-click with our rune here, we can see that it says Altar's current tire is 2. So that's cool. It's because of these blood runes here. And we've also been working with some spell stuff. What we can do is right-click that out. Let's move this Blood Altar. You know, eventually we're just going to have a separate one, but let's put something, for example, a piece of glowstone in here. And let's swap it out for a creeper head. So I'll put the glowstone in the Blood Altar. I'm going to show you guys all this in depth in a later episode. But I believe, yep, creeper head in here.
And
And,
preferably when I'm not trying to scour the planet for squid and only finding nautilus.
and let's get an unbound crystal from that chest. Yeah. So let's head over here. Any mobs around? As I fly from the sky. How about you there, sir?
Hmm.
And it will shoot a bolt. It'll shoot like a projectile that shoots lightning from the sky. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Badness! Logan, help! Trees are on fire. Trees are on fire.
I left my bucket in the house.
Oh
Why,
no!
Joel? What have you done?
Guys, detour.
Oh dear. Oh my.
Help!
You're on fire too.
No, that's just my particles.
Oh.
I guess I'll just. How's this? You know, I try to not stop the episode, and it's just like, no, sorry, your tree's gonna catch on fire. That's not gonna really happen today. You know, the next thing I know, this hydrogen jetpack is gonna have a hidden feature where if you have your hydrogen particles coming out of you, it's gonna light things near you on fire. Okay, is it all cleaned up?
Yes,
There
it
you
is.
go. Good job. That was just, that was bad. That was horrible. But yeah, this is a pretty cool little ability where we can just shoot, you know, projectiles of lightning at people. For example, where's Logan?
And set our trees on fire.
Yep, just set our trees on fire. That's the main objective.
I ran away a long time
You
ago.
ran away. So
I'm
there's
going
a
to
little
find
slime down there. Hello.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Have you still not found a
I have found nothing but nautilus.
But nautilus? Oh, those are annoying. I believe.
I went all the way south, and I am in a river right now.
No luck.
I could turn into a squid, and we could just hope for the best.
That doesn't work. That's not a thing.
It's not.
I wish it was a thing. Here, I'll look through your chests.
I might have an ink sac in there because I did kill a few squid.
So unfortunately, we are gonna have to do a pause, guys. You know, I was trying to avoid this, but whatever. After many moons, we have finally got some ink sacs, so we can make something called scribing tools. And what we can do with these is just right-click on these two tables placed together, and we got a research
table.
I think that's right. No, but like, do you think this is like off-centered? Because like, not like offset. That I'm on the ceiling.
No, I think it looks fine.
I don't know. It feels like the table shouldn't be OCD kicking in. But what this does is, see, I have some research. Why do I have some research points? I honestly have no idea why I have these research points. I have these research points though, and that's good. That's always fun. So, what we can do with these is we can use them to research. Big surprise. But Yep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place one of these scribing tools in our inventory, and we're gonna need a piece of paper. Do you have a piece of paper? A piece of paper.
Yes.
Hello.
I have tons.
So we're gonna open this Thaumic. So we're gonna choose something to start out doing. So maybe research expertise. So we're gonna click on that, and we're gonna get this research notes paper. So Logan, open the research table here.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have. I'm basically gonna explain to you guys how to do research. If you already know how to do research in thaumcraft, just skip ahead of this part. So we have 3 things on the screen here. We have this little element here called Ordo at the top, and we have 2 mystery elements. That means that we don't quite know what it is. So we're probably going to want to make something called. If I can get the item name. Thermometer. Thermometer, yes. And you require 2 types of any shard, 2 gold, and 1 glass. So I'm assuming we have some shards somewhere. I have a few shards, yes. Let's use 2 air shards. I'm gonna plop you in here. And we're gonna need, do you have a piece of glass? Didn't you already give me a bunch of glass earlier?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I have a
do
piece of
believe
glass.
that.
Yeah, I do. Okay,
Okay.
there we go. And 2 gold. Thank you. So we're just gonna place it like so. And we get a thermometer. So what we do with this is we can look at items and hold right click, and we'll learn new things. Like, for example, I probably can't scan Logan because he's a very complex creature. I can scan the torch behind him.
I'm a frog man on the roof.
I can't scan you because you're upside down. Can I scan this? Yep.
Hi.
So you're just going to want to go around and scan everything. Pretty much. Blood altar, probably not.
It's like a
Creeperhead.
It's like a thaumcraft Pokédex in a way. It's actually really cool.
Kinda, sorta. And you're just gonna look at stuff, and you'll learn new stuff. And the way this works is you'll get research points, and all these research points will go into here, as you can see I do stuff. And we're not doing that mod. Aspects of magic, we'll see that things are being learned here. But for example, let's say the element, oh, I don't know, the taint aspect, whatever that is. I couldn't scan something right now that was made of the taint aspect. I would have to have the 2 things that make it up, and I believe that. Here, I know what Saxum is. I believe Saxum is the stone thingy and breaking. I think, but I would need to know both.
Yes.
My point is, I would need to know both of those elements before I could scan something with Saxum, and then I would learn Saxum, and then I could scan other things with Saxum, or things that need Saxum to make it up. So what I'm just gonna go is go around and scan pretty much everything that I can with this. Hello guys, so I finally did it. I finally got Rowan saplings, I got a whiff of magic, got 11 Rowans. This has taken me like a few days, I'll be honest with you. It's been a while since I've last recorded, but now I can make it. So I believe it's a whiff of magic, lava bucket, and a diamond? No? Haha, a tombstone. So now what we're gonna need is 3 string, a tombstone, and we're gonna need a cauldron. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe. Maybe. I'm probably wrong because I don't know how to do anything. Let's grab those. Whoops. Sometimes 2 crafting tables isn't even enough. Okay, so let's grab one of those. And then boop. Boop. And then we need 2 sticks. So, where are my sticks? They're in this chest. Because I know. So, Kazi's been helping me out work on a base design for my final base. Because, obviously I'm not going to keep this base. I mean, it's fun and all, but it's like, this is just, it looks too bad. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I don't know, but personally I just think it looks pretty bad. But, I'm going to have a cool, I'm not going to really spoil too much of what I'm planning, but it's going to look cool. Trust me that. So I guess we just place this kettle down. Oh, that looks neat. So, I believe we have to place some kind of fire source under it. So let's grab a flint and steel. Do I have one? I should have one. In one of these chests somewhere. No, I don't believe we do. So let's make one. I believe Logan has a piece of flint we can borrow. I definitely did not flood his base. That was not me. Don't even think so. So yeah, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, guys. I'm a nice person. I don't do that. Flint, steel. Thank you. Just gonna borrow it, Logan. Don't worry. I am nice. I will only borrow. So I also need to make a pick because I am prepared for this episode, like every episode, of course. Like I like how I have all the stuff that I need to make for the thing I'm about to make, but yet I don't have a pick on me. Good job. I actually died, so I lost a lot of my stuff that I have to recraft. But I recrafted a large majority, but not everything. So I also need a piece of netherrack. Hey, Logan! Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in Batmorph. This is aggravating. There we go. Perfect. Netherrack. Hello. Thank you. We just need that so the fire will stay. Let's place you there, and you there. So that should allow the fire to heat up. Now we're going to need to place a bucket of water in there. So, let's just go out to the stream outside. This is just, all testing. Obviously, I'm going to have... Ooh, why is my render distance so small? Gonna have to play with that. That is weird. It should not be that small. I don't know. Recording, though. Can't be bothered. So I believe we just placed water in here. Cool. So what can we do now? Let's go into big form. So I didn't get this on camera, but I made a book here. If I can. Oh, don't tell me I had it in my bag when I died. Oh. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, I did. Okay, let's craft this up. This book. Okay, well, I guess. So, we're going to make the Brews and Infusions book, and that takes a odor purity, book, feather, ink sac, and belladonna flower. So, to get this odor purity, we need a hawthorn sapling and a witch's oven. So, let's grab a hawthorn. Where are you? Hello? Let's just grab 4, because, you know, it's a random chance. We only need 1, so hopefully we should be able to get it with just 3. We're also going to need an ink sac. So... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That was bad. That could have made bad things happen. Because considering Logan's base is, well, entirely wood. What am I even looking for? An ink sac, hello ink sac, and feather. I'm so nice about, you know, leaving everything to Logan's base, right? Yeah, I would never take anything of his. No, it's not stealing. It's No, yeah, it's pretty much stealing. No, it's borrowing. That's the word that I'm looking for. I will someday, in the very far future, return his items. I mean, it's an ink sac. Give me a break. It's not like I'm like stealing weak blood orbs from him or something like that. I don't know, but ink sac, man. And I don't want to make a spade. I want to make an axe. Thank you. So if you don't know how I'm getting these, what I'm doing is I'm using this thing called the Sigil of the Green Grove. So I'll show you how this works. It's actually pretty cool how it works. Place something near it. Just gonna... There we go. And eventually it'll pretty much just bone meal an area of effect around you. So let's get another sapling there. Got quite a few. Hello? Got 3. Is that enough? Should be. Let's grab 1 more just in case. There we go. Oh, you're still on? There we go. So it's a pretty cool process of that Sigil of the Green Grove. I quite like it. It's a very neat item. And it uses stuff from your blood network, so it's not necessarily free. And it's kind of annoying just doing the pricking thing with a knife for now, but I believe once you get farther into it, there is a way that it's pretty much you just need to be near it, and it like takes it from you, but I might be wrong, so don't quote me on that. Yeah, I got more. Wait. Yeah, that's all my hawthorns, so I want to make sure I save 1. Nah, can't click. Oh my god. There we go. Nope, I also need those feathers. Just in case something happens. Okay, and, this is taking longer than I expected. Come on. Give me a thing. Yep, there we go. No more hawthorn. Yeah. And let's place you in there. So now let's go into human form, because human form is much nicer. I like to be able to see, you know? Just kind of have a nice view of my area. And then we need a belladonna flower. Hello? Belladonna. So, I have a question for you guys. Would you like, in these videos, to keep them, you know, kind of informational, like how they are, you know, just kind of like, keep to, oh, this is how you do this, and that. Or would you like to make it more of kind of loose? Obviously, you know, I'm still explaining stuff to you, but, you know, a lot of times when I'm with Logan, you know, we don't exactly are the serious of people, but, you know, when I'm doing these recordings, I try to be as serious as I possibly can, just because I feel it makes the recording more professional, but, you know, it depends what you guys like to see. If you like to see, you know, more just kind of entertainment or of information. So, that's up to you guys. So, let's grab this. And now we have this, whoops, witchery, brews, and infusions. So, it's just going to show you all the things that you can make with it. And it's some pretty cool stuff that you can make. But we can't make much of this, but we can make the, yeah, we have to page number 2. So, let's see one of these we can make. Vines, tongue of dog. I don't have one of those. Dense web. Red mushroom, I don't know if willow bat. Cactus green. Brown mushroom. So I can get all those, but an oil of vitriol. I don't know what that is. Let's check. Oil of vitriol. Oil of vitriol. Where would you be? 3 hours later. No, let's just type it. Oh, you know, it's probably like right here. No? Order of vitriol. There we go. Oh, you need a distillery for that. Okay, well, might as well make a distillery now. For that, we're going to need an altar to power it. and we now are able to make that. So we need to exhale the horned one, which uses regular old oak. So you need a lot of kind of like stuff that comes from nature. I think is a lot of the theme of the mod. Oh, I don't have any more clay jars, so I might as well make some more. How did I... Oh, I usually make a minium stone to make clay, but when I died, I didn't get my minium stone back. Do I have any clay? Oh, I have 2 clay. I need more than 2 clay, though. I believe Logan has some. Time to borrow more stuff from Logan. I'm not stealing anything big, and I wouldn't even call it stealing. I just, I'm taking stuff. And, obviously, once I get a lot more resources every time, he's like, oh, hey, do you have some of this? And I'll always be like, of course, yeah, I got some for you. Considering all the stuff that I've borrowed from you. What? Oh, nothing. That's pretty much how that conversation's gonna go. Soft clay. There we go. And let's smelt these up. As well put these back in here. We're gonna get back into thaumcraft in a little bit. I did that, a few days ago. Recorded that first part with Logan. There's gonna be some more of that going on, so don't you worry about that. And then, okay, let's place these back in. I believe we should be able to get it from just 3, because, it's kind of annoying to have to get more saplings. No fun, So, come on, let's do this. Wait, what are we even making? I don't even remember, like, what the brew was. I just like, oh yeah, let's make this. What was it? Brew of Thorns. Oh yeah, that's what we're making. Oh no, we're making, an altar. What am I even talking about? I'm going insane today. Wait, I think we might need 2 of these exhale of the horn ones, and I didn't get a single sapling. So, gonna make another jump cut and get some saplings. It's taken honestly way too long to get 2 exhale of the horn one and 2 breath of the goddess, but I have them, and that is hooray. I'm also making bread because bread is yum. It's like a regular yum, but with more yum to it. I feel like I could be in a commercial or infomercial right now, even though I'm not. So, what we're gonna do now is we're going to make this. Not we're going to make this. We're going to make an altar. I'm crazy. I'm sorry about that. Ow. I had a thing that has been hurting me. And it's not fun. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. Let's grab one of these. Oh, loud noise. Doesn't Logan have a bunch of... Yep, there he is. Just have that. I'm going to borrow some of your water, thanks. And then we need 2 rowan wood. And then we need... Oh. Go away. Now we need, what's it called? Stone brick. So yep, we do. A little bit of technical glitch there, but we managed to get an altar from Witchery and a distillery. So you can just check the recipes in NEI for that. Now we're ready to make our brew. So what we're gonna need now is an odor of purity and a oil of vitriol. So we're gonna need foul fume and quicklime. Quicklime is just 1 wood ash and a crafting grid. Hello? So let's place that on the bottom. And we're also going to need a foul fume. And that's taken by just putting logs in here. I believe I have one of those, but I might be horribly wrong. No, I do not. Okay, so let's, Let's grab one of those. So for that, we're going to need a piece of wood. Hello, wood. Gonna borrow... no, you're not wood. You're cobblestone. Where is it? Find out this Sunday. Oh, we don't... Now we do. Hello. So let's wait for that to brew up. There's a witching oven. There should be a way to speed it up. It's like with a lot of machines, there's ways to... Oh. This is not a guaranteed chance, is it? Fun. I hate when that happens. It's not a guaranteed chance. Okay, so I guess while we're waiting for that to go, I don't think it's going to take that much. So oil of vitriol, we just need that. And then we're also going to need... Oil of purity, so that takes hawthorn. So let's grab a hawthorn sapling. Yeah. I always want to keep 1, just in case. You never know what could happen. Oh, there we go. Got 1. So let's place these in there now. So everything else should be ready. Here we are. We got our odor of purity. So now we just have to put, where are you? Foul fume in there. I believe that's how it works, right? Odor of vitriol. Yep. And a clay jar. I smelled some recently, didn't I? There we go. Ow. So let's pop you in here. And it should, if I'm correct, yeah, take power from this altar to fuel this. And if you see it has a cool kind of graphic right there. So this shouldn't take too long. And I believe there's stuff you can place on the altar as well to speed this process up. But I can't afford any of those right now because I need gold and I need to go mining, which I will do between this episode and next. But we're waiting for this distillery to go up, and then we can make what we want to make, because I'm pretty curious to see how it's going to turn out. I want to make this witch's hat eventually, because apparently it allows you to get more brews out of your kettle. That's the thing that I want to get. So has X completely drained its power? No, it hasn't actually. So it'll use those all up and get slime, gypsum, and oil of vitriol. So now what's the next thing that we need for this? We need cactus green, brown mushroom, which was vitriol. So we need a rose, a mandrake root, cactus green, and a brown mushroom. I have all of those things. Hooray! So let's grab those. A brown mushroom. Oh, I need a rose. Brown mushroom. A red mushroom. Do I have any of those? Red mushroom. In here. I'm probably looking at one right now, and I don't see it. Nope. Okay, I know Logan has one. I mean, a red mushroom, really. If you yell at me for a red mushroom, but not at the other things that I borrowed from him, then I'm going to be really disappointed in you all. I don't want to be disappointed in you guys. Either I'm blind, or there's no red mushrooms anywhere. I know what they look like. I think. Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure I had one, but I guess not. Okay, let's just grab one really quick. How much time do we even have left in the episode? I don't even know, but not caring because recording. I don't care about how much time there is left in the episode because I am recording. I am too busy to care. That is perfect logic. So, oh, red mushrooms. Hello, I need you. You're mine now. Goodbye. Hello. Let's head back. I really want to get this render distance up. I mean, I was running 85 earlier, suddenly 31. But I really need to get that FPS up. Yeah, Logan did this little outer part. It looks okay. I don't know. But, so we got those. And cactus green. I believe I have one of those in this crafting table here. Yes, I do. Hello. And now we need some glass bottles. So let's take 3 glass. This episode, joelzaper's inventory gets cluttered once again. Will there ever be an episode where joelzaper's inventory is not cluttered? Probably not. So, I don't know if we need to throw them in order, but we will just in case. So, cactus green, brown mushroom, oil of vitriol. So, cactus green, do we right-click it? Put it through. There we go. Cactus green, and then brown mushroom. There we go. Oil of vitriol. There we go. Odor of purity. Where'd I put you? There we go. Rose. And mandrake root. Oh, got one of you in here. Hello? What? Not Spanish moss. Yeah. Hope this doesn't, like, cancel midway. There we go. And then that should symbolize that it's finished, so we can... There we go. So I got these brew of thorns. Interesting. So now I'm gonna try these out. I'm not exactly 100% sure what they do, but I knew we can make them, and I'm just like, good enough for me. So let's try to find some kind of mob, because I'm assuming it does some type of damage. It has a pretty cool little effect there. I'm sure we can find a slime somewhere. This is a swamp. Of course, there's not a single slime when I'm actually looking for one. But when I'm trying to cut down a tree, all the slimes are everywhere. Like, all of them. Everywhere. Squid? Anything? Come on. Give me something. A cow. Here, let's just throw it and see if anything happens. Oh, so... that's pretty funny, actually. Just spawns a cactus with a piece of sand on it. This is my new favorite thing ever. Oh, let's find a mob. Oh, sheep. Hello. This is my new favorite thing ever. That is so great. That is so great. Logan, watch out. Coming for you. Oh, this is my new favorite thing. Okay, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thanks for watching.